James's stunts. James is an engine who is proud of his red paint and he loves showing off. "Here's James," he said as usual. This made Thomas cross. "Please, can you stop showing off?" he puffed. This made James cross, and he puffed away. Later, James and D199 were in the yard. "199, how will I get back at Thomas? James asked. "Well," said D199, "you can leave Knapford Station while he's still coupled up, and I will block him from the back." James felt very happy. "199, that's a great idea. It is sure to pay Thomas back for not liking it when I show off." The next day, Gordon was having his tubes inspected, so James had to take the express. Thomas brought James the coaches like usual. The express passengers were running into the coaches. The conductor blew his whistle. "It's payback time," James said. He started off so suddenly, there wasn't any time to uncouple Thomas. "Not again," he chuffed. "Stop, stop!" James was proud of himself, and so were the express passengers, because of how smoothly they were riding. Thomas couldn't think about which one was worse, this or with Gordon, years ago. "This time, I will be too tired to work because of my wheels being worn out," puffed Thomas. Thomas was getting more tired, and James was getting more happy. Soon, they arrived at the station. "Well, Thomas," puffed James, "now you will learn to love it when I show off." And he puffed away after Thomas was uncoupled. Fabian went to collect Thomas. "Are you okay?" he asked. "James took off before I was uncoupled. I pleaded to him to stop, but he didn't listen," puffed Thomas. "Let's get you to a water tower," said Fabian kindly. He then took Thomas to a water tower. "Thank you, Fabian," said Thomas. "You're welcome," Fabian said back. Then there was trouble. James was going past 2 danger flags. Omri had broken down with a train of cinder blocks. He didn't see James coming in with the express until it was too late. No one got hurt, and the coaches remained on the rails. Henry came for the express. Then he puffed away. When 16 arrived with the breakdown train, James was worried. "Oh no, what is Sir Topham Hatt going to say?" James asked himself. He found out soon enough. "James, you're a very naughty engine. You pulled off 2 stunts today. First, you didn't give Thomas any time to uncouple, and now you made Omri have an accident," boomed Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm sorry, sir," puffed James. "For your punishment, you will work at the waste dump with Whiff and Scruff for 5 days after you have been fixed, while Edward does your work," continued Sir Topham Hatt. James and Omri were taken to the works, but the cinder blocks were lost. James felt bad for what he did. "I'm sorry I caused you to have an accident, he said. "It's fine," replied Omri, and James said nothing while he and Omri were being fixed. "P.U.!" chuffed James at Whiff's waste dump. Whiff and Scruff made up a song about it. "This engine now hauls garbage to the Knapford garbage incinerator for falling into the water," they sang. James puffed away with his train of garbage. He grumbled down the line. Oliver and Billy laughed at James when he came by. "Ha ha 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 ha!" They went, "Grrrr!" James growled furiously. "James got what he deserved," said Billy. "I agree," said Oliver. And together, the 2 engines left with their passenger train.